Hi, it's Elizabeth from Tyne Valley Motorhomes, and today we'll be doing the handover video of the VW camper van. The back of the vehicle, we've got your large window. We've also got your tow bar, and then at the bottom on the passenger side, we've got your hookup point. So when you're hooking your cable up to the vehicle, you want to lift the cap on both the hookup cable and the vehicle, and then just align it up and slot it on. And then just remember to put your cable onto the vehicle first and then the mains, and then when disconnecting, disconnect from the mains and then the vehicle, so you're never walking around with a live lead. And then we've also got 4 reversing sensors along the back as well. On the passenger side, we've got your sliding habitation door to the inside of the vehicle. When you want to bring your pop-top roof up, what you want to do is come to the middle of the roof, and then there's this little black lever here that you want to pull on, and at the same time push the roof up. And then push it up and the roof will take itself all the way up, revealing your sleeping area. Then when you want to bring the rest of the roof up, just come to the middle and push on, and then the roof will go all the way up and give you the room to move around the vehicle. The next thing you want to do is turn your main control panel on. Then from here you can turn your internal lights on. Up here you can also check the status of your leisure battery and your vehicle battery. And then we've also got your water pump here that we can turn on and off. To turn your heating on the inside of the vehicle, the top dial is your fan for ventilation, and then gas for your heating, and then lower one is the temperature, so blue is cold, and then when you turn it round into the red, your heating will start. The top is about 30 degrees and then it goes down to around 5 degrees. In the back of the vehicle we've got your power supply unit. So on the left hand side we've got your fuses, so it's always a good idea to take some extra fuses with you on holiday, just in case any of them blow you can easily replace them. And then on the right side we've got your trip switches. So if you're hooked up and you're not receiving power in the vehicle, if you press the yellow button, if it trips, it means there's something within the van that's causing the issue. However, if it doesn't trip, it means there could be an issue with the mains lead or the mains coming into the vehicle. Here we've got your 2 gas burner hobs working. Just remember, once you've used them and you've turned them off, you want to let the metal fully cool before you put the glass lid down, otherwise it will shatter. Here we've got your cold tap running. And just remember that anything that goes down the sink goes directly out of the vehicle. There's no tap or a valve to open and close, it just comes directly out underneath your vehicle. To use your fridge, you want to open the door and come to the inside, and here you'll see the on button. So if you hold that down, your lights will come on, and from here you can change the temperature as well by pressing the thermometer, and you can have 1, 2, 3, 4 or 5 being the coldest and 1 being the warmest. To make your 2 travelling seats into a bed, first thing you want to do is unscrew both of the black caps on the front of the seats. And then what you want to do is just push this black lever forward, and the bed will slide forward, and then you can bring it all the way flat, and then it's ready to sleep on. And then when you want to put the bed back up into the travelling seats, you just want to pull on this blue handle here, and then you want to just push the chair all the way back into its original position. And make sure the black handle is facing forward so it won't come back out. And then you want to screw in both of the screws again. On both sides, just making sure it's nice and secure. When you want to bring your pop-top roof down to get your bed, you just want to give it a gentle pull, and then it'll come all the way down. And then you've got somewhere to sleep up above. And then if you're wanting to bring your pop-top roof down, what you want to do is grab the 2 straps and also make sure you've got a window or your door open, just for the difference in the air pressure. And then you want to pull both straps and bring the roof down slowly. And then when it gets to a certain point, you want to just hold the roof up and then pull the canvas in. So once you've pulled the canvas in on all sides, you can then bring the rest of the roof down. And then what you want to do is strap the roof down and then also tuck in the rest of the fabric.